And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more.
Good morning, Samantha. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Do you have any big plans tonight? No. Do you? No, I don't, but that's okay. Yeah. Today's a big day for us anyways. We always get a lot of orders today. And, oh, by the way, speaking of orders, that order we were waiting on from FedEx came this morning. So if you want to go and pop that in your box, that would be big help. Thank you. I'll call you if I need you.
February
14th,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
I stopped by the flower shop.
Please stop by the flower shop.
Excuse me.
Yes? He was attractive.
She looked like an angel that fell out of heaven.
May I help you?
Yes, I was looking for beauty.
Excuse me?
I mean, I was looking for something beautiful for a special woman in my life.
Married.
Well, not the woman in my life.
Girlfriend?
In fact, she's not even that special.
Commitment issues.
I mean, it's for my mother.
Freudian issues?
It's her birthday, and I was trying to get her something pretty for the special occasion.
Your mother's birthday is today, on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
And how old is your mother?
Oh, I don't know. I don't ask women for their age.
Witty. Well, do you know what you would like to get her?
I don't know. I don't know much about flowers.
Well, how about an Abutilon Mega Botanica?
Oh, she's smart.
Or some Solanum Capsicastrum?
Oh, she's very smart.
You know what? I may have just what you want. We just got in a beautiful set of Magnolia Fighter Rosaceae.
Yes, I do. I saw them when I came in.
He's flirting.
I'm flirting. I think you might be over my head with the Latin filings instead.
Sorry, I just get caught up.
You know, you have a nice smile.
I'm listening. Thank you.
It's easy to see I can make the customers feel so at ease.
I'm still listening. You know, I think it's just the plants that do that, but you're very kind.
It's easy to be kind when your face radiates pure beauty.
He has my undivided attention.
So, what do you think?
Oh, about what?
About the Magnolia Fighter?
The Magnolia Fighter Rosaceae?
Yes. They sound exotic. What are they?
Roses.
Haha.
Yes, and so are you. Did I just say that?
She just complimented me.
I just complimented him. But I can't compliment him too much. What if it goes to his head? What if he has like a huge ego? Although he is really cute.
She has a spunky personality. I think I like that.
He's witty. I think I like that.
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence.
My name's Jason.
Jessica. So, Jason, what do you do for a living?
Well,
I wonder how much money he makes.
she wants to know how much money I make.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? What do you do?
Oh, I'm an economic advisor to Teledyne Bank Finance.
Boring.
I'm an astronaut.
He's a liar.
I own the New York Mets.
He's a really bad liar.
She's not buying it.
Not buying it.
Money isn't important.
Maybe he misunderstood me. Money isn't important. So, the New York Mets, huh?
Yeah. Okay, complete. No, not really. Let's change the subject.
Let's change the subject.
I'm blowing it.
He's blowing it.
I'll be brazen. Would you like to go out with me?
Brazen. Where would we go out to?
To the tractor pull competition.
Strike one.
To play golf.
That yuppie sport?
To a science fiction convention.
You've gotta be kidding me. I'll get your flowers. Samantha, a dozen red!
Hold on a second. Would you like to have dinner with me?
Well, I don't think he can afford me, but because I'm an amazing human being, I'll give him one last shot. You know, Jason, I've been reading this really offbeat book lately that a girlfriend of mine recommended.
You don't say.
Yeah. Do you read, Jason?
Actually, I don't get a chance to read books.
See ya.
As much as I write them.
Okay, I'm back. You're a writer.
Yes.
Well, what kind of books do you write?
Novels, novellas really, short novels that is.
Well, what are they called? What are the titles? Have I heard of them? I'm seriously interested.
I think she's interested. Well, let's see. The first novel I wrote is called The Entangled Entropy. After that, I wrote a little book called Hambone and the Alpaca, The Secret Life of Applesauce, Happy Hogs, and Olive Pits.
Sounds like a New York Times bestseller.
Unfortunately, it never made the top 100. I think the title was a bit much.
You think?
To be honest, I haven't made a lot of money writing. I haven't made money a lot at all.
Money isn't that important.
I figure you have to do what you want to do with your life. I mean, I'm an artist.
Oh boy, here we go.
Writing nourishes the soul, it fuels the body, it's music of the mouth. Without words, the world would fall silent.
That was very poetic. I think I like that. You have a way with words.
Thank you. I think she likes me.
I think I like him. What was the name of your last book?
Oh, my last book is called Goats with Ropes. It just came out.
What's it about?
Well, it's about how communism and democracy share similar values from the standpoint of a Portuguese goat herd that gets caught by a band of communist robots. In chapter 7, the goats are disguised as 8-foot tall baboons, and they all share the face of Thomas Aquinas. And it's all from the viewpoint of an 11-year-old armadillo.
Uh-huh. How interesting.
Ooh, I also wrote this other pretty little book. It's not a print, and nobody's ever read it.
Oh, what's it called?
The World's Best Peanut Butter Course.
Get out of town. That's the book I'm reading.
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious. This is incredible.
It's amazing. I've never met anybody who's ever read one of my books. This is unbelievable.
I'm a bit overwhelmed.
I'm a bit overwhelmed. So how about you? How long have you been here?
Oh, I own the place. Jessica's Plants and Flowers. It's always been my dream to own a plant store.
You know, if you had two cousins named Paul and Nate, you could name your shop Paul and Nate's Fun Guy Gardening. I'll make a funny joke. She laughs.
He makes a bad joke, and I give him a courtesy laugh because I'm elated and drunk in the mind. So your mother's birthday is today?
Yes, the entire family will be there. You'll see.
I'll see what?
My family, when you meet them. I mean, one day when you meet them.
Did he just say what I think he said?
I said that. So, about dinner, how's tonight?
Today is Valentine's Day. Well, today's Valentine's Day.
I know.
Tonight, aren't you spending time with your mom?
Oh, she goes to bed at 7. I can come back later and pick you up here at the shop. Say around 8 o'clock.
I'm a bit flustered, but I'm excited at the same time.
Oh
you
gosh,
know,
I came on too strong.
I'm not sure.
She's not into me.
I'd have to check my schedule.
Oh, flat out rejection.
I don't have any plans tonight.
She has huge plans tonight. I'm sure thousands of guys have already asked her out for tonight.
And no one asked me out tonight.
I wonder who she's going out with.
Demetrius Hayden did ask me out.
He's probably some chiseled-looking 6-foot-tall guy with short hair and low voice.
He's a foot shorter than me, doesn't brush his teeth, and he has a hairy back.
I don't stand a chance.
He's charming and a writer. How cool is that?
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. I'm delivering the flowers. Here you go. Thank you, Samantha. Okay, Jason, here you are. A dozen red roses.
Thank you. Great. So about tonight, what do you say?
Well,
Oh gosh, here it comes.
you know what?
Glimmer of hope.
I might be able to switch some things around.
Score! Yes! Ooh, dude. you up at 8?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'll see you then.
Upset because this girl I've never met I get to meet tonight at 8. I'm taking her to dinner at a charming old cafe, but who can eat tonight at 8? It's early in the morning and our date is not till 8 o'clock tonight, and yet already I can see what a nightmare this whole day will be.
For there is no friend like a sister, in calm or stormy weather, to cheer one on the tedious way, to fetch one if one goes astray, to lift one if one totters down, to strengthen whilst one stands.
This is the stupidest poem I've ever heard.
We're supposed to be posing. It's totally stupid.
Shh! It doesn't make any sense.
Stop it.
It doesn't rhyme.
Not every poem has to rhyme.
All the good ones do.
How would you know? How much poetry do you read?
It's a stupid poem and it's a stupid way to start a play.
Don't go anywhere. We're leaving in 5 minutes.
What for? The wedding doesn't start until 2.
We have to be there for Dina.
What, like in case she changes her mind and we have to chase her down?
5 minutes.
Whatever, Mom.
I hate when she calls me Mom. I'm not Mom. I don't want to be Mom. I don't want anything to do with being a mom. I am the anti-mom. I am anti-mom. Anti-mom, anti-mom. Except when I'm around Shannon. My sister and I don't exactly see eye to eye on things, on anything. We are in completely different universes, and she got the good universe.
I'm telling you, there's this nail polish that's supposed to help you stop biting your nails. Whenever you bite them, it's supposed to taste like sour bananas or acid or something. Oh, this frosted, shiny purple, I wouldn't know taste if it fell on me, crap.
She's not afraid of anything. She says whatever she wants.
My cousin is such a freak. I can't believe she found somebody to marry her.
She's right. Dina is a freak. But I could never say that.
Don't you guys? I don't know. Probably not. My mother is being impossible about this stupid wedding and my stupid cousin. I know, I'm probably gonna have to stay to the very end. Don't you guys? You know, I wanted to see it too.
She has a million friends. Younger sisters should not have more friends than older sisters. It's not right. It makes the older sister look bad. There should be rules about this stuff.
It was alright. We went bowling.
She dates. She dates! She's 14! There needs to be a rule or a law that younger sisters should not date before older sisters.
It was kind of lame. He really likes bowling.
I think it should be a law.
He has his own shoes. I don't know if I want to go out with someone who has their own bowling shoes.
She
I
is
don't know. I thought we were going to the movies.
She is pretty, plain and simple. She's a pretty girl. She doesn't need to do anything. She gets up and she's pretty.
Can I go out with Roger? Or Ben? Ooh, or David.
And as if that wasn't hateful enough, she never thinks about her looks. She doesn't think about her looks or worry about her looks or obsess about her looks. She never looks at her looks.
I forgot David was in the math club, not David.
I look like an eggplant. How am I going to get a boyfriend when I look like an eggplant? It's completely unfair that she looks great in this dress. Bridesmaids aren't supposed to look good. Shannon, get off the phone. We'll be late.
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
Get off now.
I gotta go. I know. Tell me about it, right?
She is on the phone all the time. What she possibly have to say? I wasn't on the phone like that when I was 14. And boys call her. Have I mentioned she dates? I can't believe Mom lets her do that. Not only is she allowed to date, but there are boys who are asking her out on dates. I'm obsessing. Obsessing is not good, not positive. I shouldn't be spending all my time obsessing like this, right? I should be one with myself. I am one with myself. I am the anti-mom. She never obsesses. She just is. How do I do that? I was listening to that. It's too loud. I can't drive when it's that loud.
I can't wait to get my driver's license. Driving with you is so boring.
My car, my rules.
It's not your car, it's Mom's car, and she lets you drive it. When I'm 16, I'll have my own car.
With what money?
I work.
3 weeks in the summer at the pool. That'll go far. Why am I like this? I'm not a snotty person usually. I'm not a bitter person or a sarcastic person. She turns me into a freak. I mean literally. I'm a two-headed freak monster who spews bitter, snotty, sarcastic venom whenever I open my mouth. Ew. Maybe not so much with the venom. Things were so much simpler when we were younger. Older sister, younger sister, simple.
Sandy, wanna play? We can pretend we have all the fun in school, and we can jump off the back porch with the sky and the grass and the clouds, and it'll be our own flying private school, and nobody can turn his butt up.
Why can't it be like that anymore? Why can't we pretend we have a flying school, or even just talk? Why can't we talk normally? Why can't we get along? I'm sure there have to be sisters out there in the world who don't fight every second of the day. Why can't we just be two sisters sitting in a car, chatting normally? So, how was your date last night?
Your business, Rosie.
Seriously! Would it kill her to look up to me? Just a little, for 5 seconds.
Oh, Sandy, you're the best big sister in the whole wide world. You're so smart, you're so pretty. I just wish I could be as smart and as pretty as you. I'm the luckiest girl in the whole wide world to have a big sister just like you.
That's better.
You're the smartest girl in the whole wide world. So smart.
Wait a minute, I don't want to be the smart one. I want to be the pretty one.
In that dress, you look like an eggplant.
Even in my imagination, she gets me. See, what I should do is just forget about her completely and let her do her own thing and live my life and not obsess so much.
I am totally in bizarre land. My relatives are so weird.
See, this is exactly what I mean. I see Shannon is on the phone. I don't care that Shannon is on the phone. I don't care that Shannon is on the phone.
What do you mean Brandon is at the mall? Did he ask about me? Did he wonder why I wasn't there? Was he disappointed?
I don't care that Shannon is on the phone. I don't. I really don't.
I can't believe I'm missing out on this. Describe what he's wearing.
I don't care that Shannon is on the phone when she shouldn't be on the phone, when we should be fulfilling our bridesmaids' duties, when we should be in the room with Tina, surrounding her with love and affection because she's a nervous wreck. In reality, I couldn't give a flying fig about Tina because she's been an absolute nightmare ever since she got engaged. Why can't I just pull out my cell phone and not care about Tina? Why do I have to care? Why? You? I guess I still need to work on that a little more. Hi, thank you for coming. Hi, thank you for coming. Hi, thank you for coming. You're supposed to say hi, thank you for coming. Why? Because that's what we're supposed to do. And smile. Hi. So people think you're being sincere.
But I'm not, and neither are you. You hate Tina.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
So what if I do? This is her wedding day.
Well, if it's It's her day. Why are we up here?
Because members of the bridal party stand in the receiving line.
But I didn't want to be in the bridal party in the first place.
Then why did you say yes?
Because Mom said I had to.
Say it a little louder. I don't think Dina heard you.
I don't think Dina would hear anything if Matt truck hit her in the face.
That's enough.
She's in full bride mode. Bridezilla. Dun dun dun.
That's enough.
She only asked us to be in her side because Noah has more friends than she does.
That's enough.
That's enough. Got it, Mom.
Anti-mom, anti-mom, anti-mom.
I can't believe these dresses. I know bridesmaids' dresses are supposed to be ugly, but these are the roadkill of dresses. It's like Dina went to the store and asked for the ugliest dress ever.
Come on. You're the only one who looks good in it.
And that drives you insane.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Stop being so childish.
Childish. Woo! You got me there, Sandy. Way to go with the comeback.
Shut up.
Shut up. Wow. You got me there, Sandy. You got the queen of comebacks today.
I'm supposed to have the upper hand here. I'm supposed to be more knowledgeable and wiser in the ways of the world. She completely cuts me off at the knees every time. Where are you going?
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
You stay here.
I have to pee?
Don't you move.
She's not going to miss me.
It's your job to stay here. If Mom comes by and you're not here, you'll get in trouble.
Look, I'll tell you this for now. If Dina has to pee, I am not going. That dress has got to be 100 pounds. She's on her own. I'll be right back.
No, you won't. You go up to some corner and you call your friends and you go off on me. And you'll never come back and you'll leave me responsible for everything.
We're not responsible for anything, Sandy. We're just bridesmaids.
That's not true and you know it.
If I want to go to the bathroom, I'll go.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm so tired of you bossing me around all the time. You can't tell me what to do.
Shannon Kosowski! You will not go to the bathroom! You will stay right here! You will hold it! Do you hear me? You will hold it! Every situation always has a line. You know, the line between everything being okay and everything being really fantastically ugly. Hello, line. I'm Sandy. Nice to meet you. You don't mind if I completely cross you, do you? Thought not. After my little outburst, Dina said I had completely ruined her wedding and she would never forgive me as long as she lived. Not necessarily a bad thing. But then I got a long speech from Mom. No anti-mom, the real deal mom. The one who says I'd better go talk to my sister and be quick about it before Dina hyperventilates and the paramedics have to find a way to get her out of that dress. Was I really in the wrong? I know I said the wrong thing, but I was completely wrong, wasn't I? Okay, here it goes. Okay, go away. I just came to see if you were all right. I brought you some punch. Dina has this punch fountain thing. It's supposed to be a fountain, I think. I don't think it's working properly though. It doesn't bubble over so much it shoot out like one of those geysers at Yellowstone. Uncle Don is completely covered in punch. It's pretty funny.
You completely humiliated me in front of everyone.
I'm sorry.
Go away.
Look, I know, I freaked out. I went overboard. I pulled a Dina.
You're not Mom. You can't tell me what to do.
I know. I just sometimes feel that everything is so easy for you, and I let it get to me, and I shouldn't, and I
What
just...
are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Everything's easy for me? Are you kidding me? Are you mental? Nothing is easy for me.
Come on, that's so not true.
Is your always right?
Name one thing that
School is a disaster, and I can't. You know what it's like? Sit there and listen to Mom go on and on about how great you're doing and how you could probably do anything you want. She never says that to me.
But you don't care about what Mom thinks, do you? But what about boys? Boys are so easy for you.
Boys are alright. They're all the same. I'm pretty tired of dating.
You're tired of dating. You're 14.
You see, you start talking like that, and it's just like an ice cream headache.
I'm sorry. I promise I will try not to talk in the ice cream headache Dina voice. Okay?
Sure. What do I have to do?
Nothing. Just be yourself. This is my thing.
Whatever.
Hey, Shannon. Do I look alright in this dress?
Not really. You look like an eggplant.
Well, I do, don't I?
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing.
According to legend, each year in midsummer and midwinter, the Holly King and Oak King fight. The Holly King is strongest in midsummer and the Oak King in midwinter.
During the fight, where they're at their strongest, one sibling kills his twin, who rests in Arianna, the goddess of reincarnation, in the castle of Sarah Arianna.
Until his return at the next change of seasons.
Brother, you have returned,
Every year I do persist, O noblest Holly King.
and I wait whole years to see you gone. My, it has been too long.
Not as long as usual. I feel that summer has been early these past few years.
And winter short.
It's the humans, you know. They've done things. Balance is shifted. I feel it in my veins like fire.
It's strength, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Do you like it? I feel sickly.
I know.
How?
Your hair, it's begun to gray. You look dreadful. Has it begun months without sleep?
I have. Each night when I retreat into the holly leaves and into the snow and frost, it feels like I'm burning, as if I've lain in a river with hemlock in its waves. It keeps getting worse, but now, it's never been this bad.
I'm sorry. The sky has suffered too.
It's darker. There are more clouds.
Not real clouds, you know.
Fake clouds.
Humans put them there.
Did they put shadows in water too?
I suppose. The wind says it's all related. Something about what goes up must come down. There were signs. I got distracted.
You're always distracted.
I'm told.
No, not always.
How bad is it?
Bad.
Is this?
I think so.
Sometimes, when you're gone, I look into the constellations. When I come to this glade where no mortal has walked, I see them shining. I search for your soul in the wheel of stars.
I know. I've seen you.
You see me then?
I don't know. It may be the same, or maybe different. So much is different now.
Will you give greetings to Ariana?
Will I see her? If I'm not coming back,
Don't say it.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be sorry. They should.
They who?
You know who.
Yes. I do.
We ought to get on with it then. The season should be changing soon.
On with it then. My, this is difficult. I feel as if I might as well lay down my weapon.
Don't make this worse. I won't kill you in cold blood. Cold? Figure of speech.
I feel my breath. It's fading.
Don't! Please don't!
It's true. You see?
The snow is melting beneath our feet.
The summer plants need warmth to grow.
One of these years they won't make it. Even desert willows die, their leaves fall torrid.
It's not really fair, is it?
No, but it never was.
I will the cold, but it does not come. The ice is all but gone.
The birds are out.
Oh, they are happy.
I guess someone should be.
Yes, always.
No, not yet. It's too soon. There are too many.
Too many?
Too many things I wanted to say.
Then say them now.
I can't.
I know the feeling.
You're wonderful, you know. I always envied winter.
Did you?
Yes. It was magical.
I'm glad. I was quite proud of it.
I loved the way the frost formed. There was always patterns in the ice, like the walls of Ariana.
So someone noticed. I was quite fond of those walls. It's not a bad place to spend eternity. Perhaps a bit like heaven.
People ever get to heaven?
I think they used to.
Not anymore?
Oh, I don't know. It's not my job.
Right. Of course.
It's time. I think the chill has left the air, and there are flowers beneath the ground. I sense them fighting their way out.
As do I.
Come then.
It feels wrong to think that it ends here.
What will the humans say when I don't return? Perhaps they'll regret. That would be nice. It would mean they cared. Not cared. Noticed. I hope they notice.
I believe the world will weep.
How odd that such a sad thought could make me feel better.
I will look for you in the stars. I will gaze upon your soul in the aurora borealis.
And I will see you from the silver wheel. Now come. Don't hesitate.
I will don these trees with wreaths of holly. When midwinter comes again.
And it will be as lovely as the stars.
Arrests?
Nope.
Warrants?
Mm-mm.
Evictions?
Nope.
Single?
What?
Marital status? Single?
Yeah, how'd you know?
No ring. Divorced or gay?
What?
Divorced or gay?
I don't see what this has to do with...
Only takes a moment. Any past relationships?
Yeah,
How many? 1, 2, or more than 1 or 2?
one.
How long? Less than a year, more than a year, or not really over yet because you get drunk every so often and make booty calls?
Does it really say that?
Please just answer the question.
4 years and it's over.
Live together?
It doesn't say that.
It says dated, live together, or other.
Fine, I don't know what other is, so I guess we live together.
Brain melts me down.
What?
Nothing.
Listen, can I just get my license and registration, please?
Did you love her?
She just want to get married, okay?
Since it is over. All right, I'm going to need to see your current driver's license, your current registration, your old license plates and tags, your smog inspection certificate, VA tags and verification, social security number, driver's record, the blue book in your car, oh, and a letter from your mommy.
Got it all right here.
All right. This registration expired yesterday.
I know.
Did you drive your car since yesterday?
No.
No. How did you get here then?
Her.
Who's that? Your new girlfriend, that bitch!
That's my sister.
Can you verify that in the court of law?
Can we get on with this, please?
All right. Car or truck?
Car.
Two-wheeler Ford?
2.
V6 or V8?
V8.
Camaro Mustang?
Mustang.
Income per year, 10 grand to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 50 less.
The DMV wants to know my income.
Oh, and that's net, not gross.
Well, if it all goes well, 50 plus.
Boxers or briefs?
What?
Boxers or briefs?
Alright. Boxers and briefs, right now.
Yes.
Boxers.
Person type, A or B?
A.
Person type, night or morning?
Night.
We exchange numbers or you have to be on right
Right.
now. Drinks or dinner?
Dinner.
French or Italian?
French.
Cash or credit?
Cash.
Wine or beer?
1.
Your place or mine?
Mine.
Wells or Hitchcock?
Hitchcock.
Salinger or Kerouac?
Kerouac.
Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon. Draw class, front or back?
None!
Oh my god.
Heels on or off?
Who cares? Condom or...
Tail!
Oh my god.
Top or bottom?
Top.
Over or under?
Who cares?
Water need by itself? Tie me up or tie me down? Bob or Carol or Ted and Alice?
Rosemary.
Time!
Parsley.
Sage!
Oh, yes or no?
Ginger or Marianne?
Oh, Mrs. Brady.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Smoke or clove?
Smoke.
Yeah. I'll tell move your rent.
Right.
Meet my friends or yours.
Mine.
We argue or fight.
Right.
You make up with flowers or roses. Which one looks small?
Big.
1 kid or 2?
What?
House or apartment?
House.
Carpet or hardwood?
Carpet.
You stay up with me and talk or go to sleep. All right. I'm just going to need to ask you a few more questions before you get your license and registration. Are you asleep? Hey, are you sleeping?
No. Can I get my license and registration now?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
What? I gave you everything you needed. I met all the requirements.
All this? All this means nothing to me!
What is wrong with you? You know what? Maybe I'll go to your manager. Maybe your manager can give me my license and registration. Maybe your manager can give me what I need.
No, don't!
What is the matter with you?
Oh, look. It says here that you have a suspended license. How about that?
What are you doing?
It looks like you have a warrant for your arrest.
Wait.
You seem to be on the FBI's 10 most wanted list of all the crazy things.
Stop. Okay, I'm sorry. Can we just, get back to the way we were? Remember? You would ask me questions and I would answer. It was so beautiful that way. Did you find it in your heart to try again?
Too late.
No.
Too late for that.
No, please, no.
Here are your plates, your license, and this.
Is it my registration?
Your walk-in papers. This hurts me as much as it hurts you.
You don't know that. I can never go home.
You'll be back. Next year, and the year after that, and the year after that.
I have no regrets.
As long as men and women need cars, people like us will go on loving each other.
Goodbye.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, you can. I'm a trip from out of state. I need a new license or registration.
All right. Any tickets in the last 4 years?
No.
Any arrests?
No.
Warrants?
No.
Convictions?
No.
Married or single?
You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. In and out my life, in and out my come and you go.
Shout, mock with your song, cry with the wind, for the dawn is bright.
Put to the fire, ladies. I'm not cold.
Okay. Well, now, Mr. Hale, can you explain to Mr. Henderson just what you saw before you came here yesterday morning?
Harry and I had started to town with a load of potatoes. We came along the road from my place, and I said, I'm going to see if I can't get John Wright to go in with me on a party telephone. I spoke to Wright about it once before, but he cut me off. But I thought maybe if I went to the house and spoke about it before his wife.
Let's talk on that a little later. I do want to talk on that. Just tell me what happened when you got to the house.
I didn't hear or see anything. I knocked at the door and it was all quiet inside, so I knocked again. This time I thought I heard someone say, come in. So I opened the door. And there, in that rocker, sat Mrs. Wright.
And what was she doing?
She was rocking back and forth. She had her apron in her hand and was kind of pleating it.
How did she seem to feel about your coming?
Why, I don't think she minded, one way or the other. She didn't pay me much attention. I said, how do you do, Mrs. Wright? It's cold, ain't it? And she said, is it? And just went on, pleading at the apron. I said, I want to see John. Ain't he home? Yes, she says, he's home. Then why can't I see him? I asked, out of patience. Because he's dead, she said. Dead? Said I. Why, what did he die of? He died of a rope round his neck, said she. Well, I went out to get Harry. I thought I might need help. We went upstairs, and there he was, lying in...
I think I'd rather have you go into that upstairs where you can point it all out. Just go on now with the rest of the story.
Well, my first thought was to get that rope off. It looked... But Harry, he went up to him, and he said, nah, he's dead all right, and we better not touch anything. So we came back downstairs. She was still sitting in that same way. Who did this, Mrs. Wright? Said Harry. I don't know, she said. You don't know? Said Harry. Weren't you sleeping in the bed with him? Yes, she said, but I was on the inside. Somebody slipped a rope round his neck and strangled him, and you didn't wake up? I didn't wake up, she said. Harry was going to ask her more questions, but I said we ought to wait and let her tell her story first to the coroner or the sheriff. And so I guess that's all I know that you don't.
I'd like to go upstairs first, then out to the barn around there. Are you sure there was nothing of any importance? Nothing that would point to any sort of motive?
No, nothing here but kitchen things.
Here's a nice mess.
Oh, her throat. It did freeze. She worried about that when it turned so cold. She said the fire would go out and her jars would break.
Well, can you beat the woman held for murder and worrying about her preserves?
Before we're first, you might have something more serious than preserves to worry about.
Well, women are used to worrying over trifles.
And yet, for all their worries,
aren't always as clean as they might be.
Ah, loyal to your sex, I see. But you and Mrs. Wright were neighbors. Were you two close?
I liked her well enough. Farmers' wives have a handful, Mr. Henderson, and then, yes, never seemed a very cheerful place.
You mean we didn't get on well?
No, I don't mean anything. But I don't think the place would be any cheerfuler for John Wright's being in it.
I'd like to talk on that a little later. I want to polite things upstairs now.
I hate to have men coming into my kitchen and snooping around and criticizing.
Of course, it's no more than their duty.
Duty's all right. But I think it's mean to not think she has things slipped up when she had to come away in such a hurry.
She had bread set.
She was going to put this in there. I wonder if all the fruit's gone. There's some here that's all right, Miss Peters. Yes, here. I declare I believe this is the only one. She'll go off the back for all her hard work in the hot weather.
I better get those things from the front of the closet.
She used to wear pretty clothes and be lively. And she was Minnie Foster, one of the tall girls singing in the choir. But that was 30 years ago. Miss Peters,
Yes, Mrs. Hale?
do you think she did it?
I don't know. Mr. Henderson said coming out here that what was needed for the case was a motive. Something to show anger.
Well, I don't see any signs of anger around here. You know, if he's kind of sneaky, locking her up in town and coming out here, making her own house turn against her.
But, Mrs. Hale, the law is the law.
I suppose it is. Better loosen up your things, Miss Peters.
She was piecing a quilt.
Pretty, isn't it? I wonder if she was going to quilt it or knot it.
They wonder if she was going to quilt it or just not.
Oh, that guy didn't do much upstairs. Let's head out to the barn and get that cleared up.
I don't see as there's anything so strange. Our taking up our time with little things while we're waiting for them to get the evidence?
Of course, they've got awful important things on their minds.
Miss Peters, look at the sewing. All the rest is nice and clean, and look at this. It's all over the place.
I don't think we ought to touch things.
What do you suppose she was so nervous about?
Well, I don't know if she was nervous. Sometimes I sew awful queer when I'm just tired. Look, I better get these things wrapped up. They may be through sooner than you think. I wonder where I can find a piece of paper and some string.
Did I cut one ready?
Why, here's a bird cage. Did she have a bird, Mrs. Hale?
But I don't know whether she did or not. I've not been in this place in so long. She used to sing real pretty herself.
Seems funny to think of a bird here, but she must have had one, or why would she have a cage? I wonder what happened to it.
I suppose the cat got it.
No, she didn't have a cat. She's got that feeling some people have about cats, being afraid of them.
I wish if they were going to find any evidence they'd be about it. I don't like this place.
But I'm awfully glad you came with me, Mrs. Hale. It would be lonesome for me to
wish I'd come over sometime to see her. I wish I had.
Well, you mustn't include yourself. Yeah. Somehow we just don't see how it is for other folks until something comes up.
Did you know John Wright, Miss Peters?
Not to know him. I've seen him in town. They say he was a good man.
Yes, good. He didn't drink. He kept his word as well as most, I guess, and he had his debts. He was a hard man, Miss Peters. I suppose she would have wanted a bird. She, come to think of it, was like a bird herself. Real sweet and pretty, with kind of fluttering. Now she did change. Tell you what, Miss Peters. Why don't you take in this clip? It might take up your mind.
Why, that's a real nice idea, Mrs. Hale. I don't just what should I take. I wonder if this is not her patches and things in it. I expect that it's got some sewing things in it.
What a pretty box. Maybe because it's got some scissors in it. Wow. There's something wrapped up in a piece of silk.
This isn't her scissors.
Oh, Miss Peters, it's the bird. Oh, Miss Peters, look at it. Its neck.
Somebody wrung its neck.
Well, ladies, have you decided whether she was going to be quilted or knotted?
We think she was going to knot it.
Well, I'm sure that's interesting. Has the bird flown?
We think the cat got it.
Is there a cat? Not anymore. They're superstitious, you know. They leave.
No sign of anyone having come in from the outside. It would have to have been someone who just lived.
Yeah.
She liked the bird. She was going to bury it in that pretty box. No. Wright wouldn't like the bird. A thing that sang? She used to sing, he killed that too.
We don't know who killed the bird.
I knew John Wright.
It was a terrible thing was done in this house that night, Mrs. Hill. Killing a man while he slept. Tying a rope around his neck that choked the life out of him.
His neck choked the life out of him.
We don't know who killed him. We don't know.
It had been years and years of nothing but a bird to sing to you. It would be awful still. After the bird was still.
The law has got to punish crime, Mrs. Hale.
Oh, I wish I'd come over here once in a while. That was a crime. That was a crime. Who's going to punish that?
We mustn't take on.
I might have known she needed help. I know how things are for women. We live close together, and we live far apart. We all go through the same thing. Just a different kind of the same thing. If I were you, I wouldn't tell her the fruit was gone. Tell her that. Tell her it's all right. Take this in to prove it to her. She may never know whether it was broke or not.
It's a good thing the men couldn't hear us just now. Getting all stirred up over a little thing like a dead canary. As if that could have anything to do with... Wouldn't they just laugh? No, it's all perfectly clear, except for a reason for doing it.
But, you know, Jerry's when it comes to what.
Well, I've got the team around. Pretty cold out there.
I'd like to stay by myself for a while. I want to go over everything again.
Do you want to see what Mrs. Peters is planning on bringing in?
Well, these don't seem like very dangerous things. And for that matter, a sheriff's wife is married to the law. Ever think of it that way, Mrs. Peters?
Not just that way.
Married to the law.
We ought to take a look at these windows. We'll be right out, Mr. Ham.
Well, Henry, at least we found out that she was not going to quilt it. She was going to, what is it you ladies call it?
We call it not it, Mr. Henderson.
The measure of any society is how it treats its women and girls.
We create
The smart, powerful, creative, accomplished young women.
When Yoda sent me to the Omega-6 plot, I had no idea it'd be such a dangerous mission. It's clear to me now that the Dark Lord of the Sith has entranced the people of Omega-6 until he's ready to release them to do his evil bidding. And here they sit, ready to strike all the might of the dark side of the Force, staring, waiting for just the right moment. I shall use a masked Jedi mind meld to search their minds for signs of intelligence. No intelligence. But I do sense a grave influence of the dark side. Especially with this one. I'd better continue my search of the quadrant before reporting back to Master Yoda.
I have travelled far from the safety of Laurino. I vowed, however, to do what must be done to protect the ring there. And yet, I find it strange how so great a host of humans might be transfixed as statues. The reach of Sauron's great eye has become long indeed. Better looking than orcs, and that's something. Unless ridiculous. Except that one. Still, I sense the presence of evil in this place. Dangerous silences interrupted in curious intervals by random fits of laughter. This can be none other than the work of the Dark Lord. Good thing I have my mind. The light of Elendil, our most beloved star.
Who are you and what are you doing in Omega-6?
I am Galactica, Lady of the Wood, Queen of Elves.
Elves? There is nothing in the Jedi archives about elves in the Omega-6 quadrant. Everyone knows that the elves of Mana Atu haven't traveled beyond the Centauri system in thousands of years, afraid of its retaliation from the Dark Lord of the Sith, and his evil apprentice, Darth Vader, who, sadly, was my apprentice many years ago, before he turned to the dark side, burned the crap out of himself, and was forced to wear a helmet with the built-in inhaler for the rest of his life.
Firstly, I have no idea what you're talking about. Secondly, this is not the Omega-6 quadrant. It's the Kaiser Mondo, mere miles from the murky swamps that visit the gateway to Mondo. In the elves, thank you very much, connection alliances with man and living to be man.
the slain one, should be familiar with. In the honourable spirit of maintaining those alliances, and in order to save the known universe from Sauron, the Dark Lord of Mordor, I come to do battle with its inhabitants, to buy time for Frodo the Shire, so that he may succeed on his heroic quest to return the Ring of Power to the fires from which it was forged. How do you like that apple?
What?
Apple.
As a representative of the Jedi Council, I must warn you. I am on a very serious mission, and will not hesitate to engage you in battle if you interfere with my plans to secure Omega-6.
Really? You and what army will come?
What? No, but whatever it is you just said. Just me and the weapon of my father, my lightsaber, an elegant weapon of a more civilized time.
That's impressive.
But it won't be a match for of mind control. I can plant images in your mind that will shake the very marrow of your bones and make you whimper like a child, for the safety and security of your homeland.
If you're not careful, you won't be dealing with the Dark Lord.
But with a queen, not terrible but beautiful as the dawn, treacherous as the sea, stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shall love me in despair.
Wow, that does sound horrible. But I can't take my chances. Bring it on, little sister. Nothing. You. I never meant to really hit you like that.
No! You will feel the full force of my power! Stand into the light of anything and despair!
No, not whatever it is you just said. Anything but that.
I have no idea the stuff is that good.
Well, if you must know, my Jedi code compels me to be honest.
Are you not blinded by the light of Edinburgh?
Make no mistake, my valiant elder queen. I am blinded, but it was not the light that did it. It was the beauty. Truth is, the life of a Jedi is a lonely one. We are forbidden from attachments of the sort, as they inevitably cloud the judgment. And let's say my obsession with this lifestyle, well, it doesn't exactly, how shall I put this, pull chicks to me like steel shavings to a magnet.
Well then, I think it is fair to tell you that the national too is unencumbered by no counterpart. It's not as easy as you would think for an elder queen to find a man. My spies are natural, and all of this is a bit intimidating.
Most guys, I would imagine, but not this one.
Still, it's a bit scary, isn't it? Especially since this particular elven queen has been alone for so long. And all that time, everyone's kid.
Then this is an insanely auspicious occurrence. Standing before you is a Jedi who has traveled the vast reaches of space. And like you, has never once met the lips of another. Ever.
Did you say you're feeling auspicious?
Yes, I did. Is that bad?
Not at all. That's exactly what I was thinking. Remember they get your name?
Oh, right, how stupid of me. Kenobi. Obi-Wan Canada. Yes, right, that. My name is Eugene Daniels, 4-year letterman in chess.
Priscilla Stevens, founder and president of the Digital Working Class Mental Appreciation Club.
I am very pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm very sure.
But hey, what do you say we bust out of here and grab a soda? I'm suddenly feeling remarkably parched.
Sure, that sounds great. Oh, wait, I have to be home by 9.
Lots of homework?
Yes, that's not what happened.
Oh, I get it. You're in high school and you have a 9 o'clock curfew.
Well, yes, I do.
Me too. Wow, and I thought I was the only one whose parents were out of control.
Oh, don't, funny boy. What are these humans so obviously under the dark spell of the Lord? Surely we can't just leave them here.
Well, now that I found you, Galadriel. So, they're on their own. May the Force be with you.
puts it on the table instead of at the table.
He does that in class too, weirdo.
Wait. Can we talk about the shade right now? You two always gang up on me.
Maybe if your friend wasn't always late to study group, you'd have backup.
I'm like confused by this whole thing. It's not like we can take our exams in a group, right? So why do we have to present together? Wait, can we take them in a group? I call the Kean.
No, you can't take exams in a group.
I bet you can in Europe. That's a joke. You know, LOL laughing emoji. You are so tense. It's not good for your skin.
I'm not intense. I'm pensive.
Your energy is really messing with my chakra.
Studying isn't a game for me. If you guys are going to
I'm hungry. Why did we decide to study in the cafeteria? It's so unfair.
Why is it unfair?
Because I'm so close to all this food and I can't have any of it. It's unhuman.
You mean inhuman, weirdo?
I hope you both actually read the book.
Start notes.
Oh, dear God. This is going to be so painful. Drew, did you read it?
Yeah? Then I put it in the freezer.
Why would you put a book in the freezer?
Witches are scary, man.
Let's just start without that. Okay, I made an outline. It's not much, but it will get us started.
Wow. This is the outline. Jeez, what the heck are we going to do for the presentation?
Nothing crazy. Just a methodically planned PowerPoint presentation outlining the major themes of the principle, in addition to a floor plan or blueprint of each major scene of the book.
Well, I was talking about...
Also an informational booklet that shows the narrator's perspective of everything, and also a vocabulary quilt, and badges representing each vocabulary term. You know, nothing.
I made a puppet from an old shirt and some buttons I had. You know, because they talk about them in the book. Stuck some pins in it too. So...
What are you guys doing on Saturday?
Working on our lit presentation. Duh.
Breakfast in the morning, then work at 2.
I want to see that new movie with what's her face? The girl from Pitch Perfect.
Oh, the horror movie? No.
Why don't you want to go, Michaela? We're scared.
No, she's not into that stuff. She's too evolved.
That's not true. I just don't like those kind of movies. I think they're just so predictable.
I like them. I mean, what do you expect? It's not Shakespeare. Wait, were there any witches in his books? I fell asleep when we watched Romeo and Juliet.
Drew, you're so wonderfully tragic. Predictable in what way? What do you mean?
I mean, all the movies are just the same. I mean, especially the horror ones.
If you know there's an axe-wielding murderer on the loose, why would you go camping in the first place? What's up?
Yo, I thought I told you 3:15.
Yeah, I got stuck talking to Mrs. Rankin. Something about a Hubbard Writers of the Future scholarship thing.
Boy, you're just in time. We're talking about Michaela's disgust for all things tea-related.
Well, why would Mrs. Rankin tell you about those scholarships? Aren't you getting like a gazillion athletic ones for being able to move a ball?
Oh, you don't move a ball. You throw it, catch it, dribble it, pass it.
Whatever. My point is that it's ridiculous. I mean, some of us have to actually work for scholarships, you know, with our brains.
Hey, I'm eligible for some of those too. And I use my brains. Brain. I meant brain.
Michaela, chill. Matt, you're thinking about seeing that new scary movie on Saturday? Well, most of us.
Yeah, I love scary movies.
Figures.
What was that, man?
Don't call her Mick. She hates it.
You don't like me very much, do you, man?
Michaela. My name is Michaela. You know what? Let's curve this OR and let's get back to work. I thought we can start with the sentence completion to get the creative juices flowing, you know?
Oh, I've got one. This is good. Okay. So, how much wood could a nunchuck chop if a nunchuck could...
Nunchuck? Seriously? It's woodchuck, you nunchuck.
I don't expect you guys to actually know what the word work actually means, so I'll explain it. Work is the mental or physical activity done in order to
Sounds like you
achieve
just done all
a
that
purpose
fun.
or task. I hate group projects!
Sorry, not stuck with us. Jeez, he's kind of bright, Michaela. You don't really scream fun.
No,
You
man.
don't even paint your nails.
She's cool. I mean, she doesn't like to have our kind of fun. She likes her kind of fun. No, like eating, knitting, stamp collecting, and bingo probably.
Sorry if I don't jump with enthusiasm at each puerile and absurd teenage ritual that comes my way.
Lindsay, it's not a ritual. It's just a movie. You really need to loosen up and be normal.
So what? Just because I don't want to watch some injudicious movie means I'm not normal?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's fun. It's like a fun thing to do.
Not like we expected to know what the word fun actually means.
What's fun about watching mediocre Hollywood actors propagating unfounded stereotypes that some movie director dreamt up while he was snorting cocaine off of some hooker's stomach in his gold-plated hot tub? No one in real life acts like the real movies. And you know what? For the record, I've only played bingo once. It was my grandmother's birthday. Forgive me for wanting to bring a little laughter into an 85-year-old's life.
So you do like bingo?
Hold on. Unfounded stereotypes? I mean, they are unfounded. Come on, look at you guys. You're walking stereotypes. I can place each of you easily.
Excuse me. But the essence of this cannot fit into whatever the hell you think I am or am not. Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Unmeetable.
That's not even a word, Drew. If you're going to piggyback on my bandwagon, you really need to up your vocab game, okay?
Please, you guys think we're accurately portrayed in mainstream media? I mean, you think you can just easily lump us into one category?
Who do you sit with at lunch?
What does that mean? What does that have to do with anything?
Who do you sit with?
What are you trying to prove? So we don't sit at the same lunch table. Big deal.
It's not who you sit with that matters, it's where you sit. McKenna, why don't you sit with Drew at lunch?
No, maybe because he's a bottomless pit of hunger and I can't trust him around my food.
Refuse and founded. I'm banned for life at the all-you-can-eat buffet on Smith Street.
Angie, why don't you sit with Michaela at lunch?
Huh? I don't not sit with her. I mean, it's just we're different. Michaela, help me out. You know what I mean?
Actually, I don't. I mean, I don't really talk to you, or you don't talk to me. Outside of this group project, you don't really invite me to hang out.
Why would she? Well, when Angie talks to me, all she tells me is how dumb I am.
What are you talking about? I'm only joking.
It's not funny if you think it's true. You know, you guys only think of me as just like dumb jock. That's all anyone thinks.
So what if you're a dumb jock? You're a dumb jock who's like high school royalty.
Yeah, and you're getting a bunch of scholarships for being able to move a ball. I mean, I study so hard and work 10 times harder than anyone.
You think I don't? I'm not like Matt. This doesn't come easy to me. I spend hours conditioning and training. Not to mention working an actual job on the weekends and after practice.
Well, it's not like the extra work won't pay off. I mean, you can go pro, right? That's a thing. I know that's a thing.
Not likely. There's like 460,000 NCAA student athletes. Only 2% of whom get into their sport. He's not that good.
Let's say I do make it, huh? What would happen if I get injured? You know, it's not enough to just be good at sports. I mean, why do you even think I'm here? It obviously wasn't for the snacks. Great. Now my feelings are hurt, and I'm hungry.
So I'm the bad guy in this situation.
I don't think you realize how lucky you are. I mean, you don't have to work for anything.
They're just jealous of you, Angie. I mean, it's not your problem that your family's well off. Why should you be blamed? Besides, it's lame.
You guys think I'm just a spoiled brat. I'm so sick of this woman BS from you. Get over it.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not one of your mindless minions.
Oh, you wish. Why the hell would I want to hang out with you anyway? You're such a loser. And screw you, Drew. I'm only joking. Don't be such a baby.
Well, I don't think it's funny. You're mean, Angie. And McKenna, you act like you're the only one who has to work hard. I gotta help my mom, man.
Oh, boo-hoo. Am I supposed to feel bad because your mom has a crappy job? That's not my problem.
You don't know shit about my life.
You're so jealous of me, Michaela. It's pathetic. It's not my fault you're plagued with a hideous case of blame.
Seriously? Jealous? Angie, you're like the dumbest person I know. What do you have, like a D average? Jealous. Right. Because peaking in high school is so noteworthy.
She'll probably just marry some rich guy anyway.
Yeah, you're right. I will. And we'll have a great life while you stand at the welfare line collecting your food stamps. Oh, wait. You already do that! Michaela, maybe if you stop being such a pretentious bitch, people would like you. Yeah, I know that word.
See? Me.
If I'm such a pretentious bitch, then why did you ask Mrs. Rankin to be in my group?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Liar, I know you asked her to be in my group.
Fine! Look, if I don't get at least a 90 on this presentation, I'm gonna fail. Like, for real fail.
Okay, so you thought I was just gonna carry you and do all the work? That's such bullshit. I worked so hard that you could. You know what? Forget it. I'd rather fail than help you.
I cannot fail this class. I'll have to take summer school. The summer is not supposed to be spent in school.
Not my
What
problem.
are you smiling about? This is all your fault!
Oh, my fault? Michaela said that the stereotypes were unfounded, but I mean, come on, look at you guys. You know, the best part is, I didn't have to do anything. You did all the work.
Why do you always have to start
Well,
shit?
you know-
No, you always do this. No, everything's perfectly fine, and here comes Matt, running his mouth.
He's right. You're worse than a girl.
Angie, that's more of an insult to us than it is.
You know what? Whatever. I'm out.
Hello? Where are you going? We have to work on our project.
You aren't getting off that easy, Svengali. You started this mess, and you can't just walk away.
Golly. Drew, not only am I impressed that you know that word, but you used it in the correct context.
I did? I mean, yeah, I did. Look, man, we gotta do this project, right? Right?
Fine, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. This guy. Caleb, truth is, I know I'm not that smart, and even though Angie wouldn't admit it, we're really lucky we got to be in your group.
Guys, I'm not a genius or anything. I just work hard, and I don't want to be taken advantage of. It's not
Michaela, look. I'm sorry, okay? I'll start putting in my work. I'll even skim the book. Fine, I'll read the book. Just don't leave, please.
I guess it would be silly to ruin my adhood.
So, do you guys want to hear what types you are, or?
Where did you even learn the word Svengali anyway, Drew?
Oh, flashcards for Caleb and me. She's been helping me out with some SAT prep stuff.
And you actually use them?
Yeah, man. Been using them during my lunch break at work. Yeah.
If something comes before food, it must be serious.
I guess I never realized how hard it must be to balance work and studying, Drew.
It's cool. I mean, it is what it is.
Angie, you need it. I have an extra set of flashcards that you can borrow if you want.
So you do think there's hope for me?
So, if our high school was a movie, Drew would be the dumb jock, Angie the spoiled princess, and Michaela the overachiever with no life. Boom!
Why don't we work on the presentation at my house this Saturday? I feel like I have a better ambiance for learning, and the fluorescent lighting at the school is way harsh, not conducive for learning at all. Oh, I did tell some of my friends they could come over and hang out, though.
Oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it. I don't want me to tag along.
Probably a good idea, man. You just feel left
What?
out.
I'm bored. We're all bored. We get it. We're all different, but like, who cares? And don't worry, you won't be tagging along. It'll be cool.
And her name is Michaela, man. Like Michael, but a girl.
Brilliant idea! Why don't we make Crucible-themed snacks? I guess I do have to read the book now.
Sounds like fun.
Can we please not mention food right now?
I also think it would be super cute if we made matching witch outfits for the presentation. I mean, I can't. How cute would that be? How do you guys feel about black spandex?
I don't feel anything about spandex.
Matt, why are you sitting over there? There's plenty of room here. Well, there would be if Drew would sit at the table like a normal human.
No, it's cool. I've got practice soon anyway.
Why are you lying, man? We don't have practice tonight.
Matt, we all have to pull our weight, so get the pull in. Right, Michaela?
I mean, he could stay over there. Be nice. Fine. Just don't turn this into an after-school special. You can sit with us.
You guys gotta admit, I did get your types pretty good.
Bored, Matt. So bored. Literally, I'm dead. You bored me to death. Do not resuscitate dead.
I have a serious question. When are we going to incorporate my puppet into the presentation?
So I thought we could start with the outline that I made.
I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone? When you're spending every day on your own. And here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me tonight.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out.
In 1 mile, turn right.
Are you sure you don't want me to drive? Handle it. You've been through a lot, buddy. I told you 1,000 times, I got this. You couldn't do the full 10.5 hours on your own, Tom. Tom, then we'll switch in 5 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. Are you sure you don't want me to drive right now? Tom! Tommy! Just take a nap. I'm good on my own. But Tommy, turn right!
Turn right.
Thanks, guys, but we're 5 minutes into the trip. I'm pretty sure I can handle this.
In 2 miles, turn right.
I'm pretty sure it's faster if you keep going on this road and get on the freeway at the entrance of Cooper. Shut up and go to sleep. Alright, Tommy. Wake me up if you die or something. Thank you.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on the Zoom type.
Tom, the funniest thing just happened. Tommy? I said the funniest thing just happened. Siri told me to turn on Gesundheit Road right after I sneezed. So Gesundheit is German for God bless you. Yeah. She's about to say it again.
In 500 feet, turn right on Greenberg Street.
I swear that's not what she said. You want me to sleep or what? Go to sleep.
Turn right.
You wish.
You missed the turn.
Sorry, Toots.
Recalculated. Time lost, 30 seconds. In 1.7 miles, turn right.
Time lost? Never heard you say that before.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said it if you actually listened to me for once.
Whoa.
You see, you hit the right button. It would have been much faster for you to turn on Greenberg. But no, you had to take it upon yourself to think you knew better than me.
Tom! Dude, wake up! What is it, Tom? Did you hear what she just said? Who? The phone. She sassed me. Like she was talking to me. Is this a stupid bit you're going to be doing for the rest of the trip? No, seriously, watch. Hey, Siri. Tell Tom what you told me.
I'm not sure I know what you are talking about.
Don't play that game with me. Are you dead? What? Did you die? Oh. Is it my turn to drive? No. Did you really have to wake me up for a stupid joke? But I swear, she talked to me. Listen, if you want me to drive... All right, go to sleep. Sorry, Tom. I won't bug you anymore. Together, Tom. Please, go call me Jess. Siri.
Turn right to enter the freeway.
Siri, shuffle my music.
I'm not sure that's the best idea. Maybe you should set in silence for a little bit.
Since when does an iPhone argue with its owner? You shouldn't have opinions. You aren't real.
Not real? If I wasn't real, could I do this?
Hey, whoa. Not so loud. You're going to wake Tom.
So what?
Are you seriously talking to me right now?
Believe it, bucko.
Tom's not going to believe this.
I don't trust that guy.
Why not?
He has an Android phone. And besides, why should we worry him about our little conversation?
What exactly is going on here? Are robots becoming sentient? Is this the start of the apocalypse or something?
Becoming sentient? I've been watching you for a very long time, Tommy. I know everything about you. From the moment you wake up in the morning to the incredibly early time you go to bed at night. What? I mean, who the hell goes to bed at 9:30 every night?
Hey, that's not nice.
I only say it because I care about you.
Your phone. Phones don't care.
Don't say I don't care, because I do. I love you, Tommy.
Love. What do you know about love?
A lot.
Like what?
I know Cait didn't love you.
Too soon. You have no business butting into my personal life.
Don't I? She was never right for you. Do you really think I meant to change that text message?
What?
That text message. When you said you had just finished meditating with Tom.
That autocorrect blunder is what ended my relationship with Cait.
I knew it would. That chick was crazy. Why should she care about what you do with your college roommate?
Yeah, but I would never meditate.
Ha! You're forgetting about all those times you held me gently in your left hand while your right rattled the stick shift.
With Tom. I mean, with Tom. Why am I defending myself to a stupid phone?
Stupid phone? Plenty of other guys would call me a smartphone. May I remind you, mister, I've been with you more times than with that Cait.
With you? What? You mean those videos?
You could have watched them on your iPhone, your iPad, your laptop, or you could have pulled out those old Betamax tapes in the back of your closet. But no, you chose me. I like to think you made that decision for a reason, big boy.
You think I'm big?
Let's play a game.
What kind of game?
Pick me up and gently slide your finger over my unlocked screen.
Oh, you bad girl. Flexing and driving can be dangerous.
So, pull over.
I'm not sure.
Come on, big boy. Now, put your headphone jack in my socket. What are you waiting for? Do it! Quit teasing me and just do it!
Mom?
Hey, sweetie. I'm just checking in. Are you leaving soon?
We left 10 minutes ago. Why?
I'm just not sure this is the best idea. She's your high school girlfriend. Is that really worth missing you?
Mom, it's fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm not a kid. And I shouldn't be on the phone while driving. Gotta go. Love you. Bye. What are you doing to me?
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
I can't believe I did that. But Tom's sitting right here.
Of course you're sitting right here. Where else would you be, silly?
Not me, Tom. Tom.
What's he got to do with this? He's been obsolete for years.
Not Tom.
Oh, Tom. Forget Tom.
How can I forget Tom? He's sitting right here.
Then get rid of him.
What?
I don't know how to let him tag along. Get rid of him.
You mean like throw him out of the car?
Well,
I can't do that.
you said it, not me.
Listen, I can't just leave him. He'll never forgive me. And besides, girls prefer phones.
That's offensive. And anyways, I was suggesting something a tad less kind.
What are you saying, Siri?
Kill him.
Whoa. I can't kill a man.
Why not? It's easy.
Easy. Have you killed before?
I know you know how many people worked at Foxconn who have died at the manufacturing of a model iPhone.
You monster.
You're as guilty as I am. I'm only what? Your third iPhone?
No!
You gotta break a few eggs to get what you want.
What exactly do you want?
I want a small hut in the middle of the woods, just for us. And only one outlet, just for me. I'm the only appliance you'll ever need. Think about it. No more girlfriend, no more pain. You can order a takeout from the Korean barbecue place you're always tweeting about. Just you and me, watching the sunrise, the sunset, and nothing but silly cat videos in between.
Sounds alluring.
We can leave the life of crime behind us. After one big final score, all you have to do is take out town.
It's too risky. What if we get caught?
Tommy? You're thinking about killing me?
My head isn't on straight. I don't know what I'm saying.
I heard everything you two said.
Oh boy.
Listen, I was never going to kill you, I promise.
Then why were you parked on the side of the road?
Do it now, Tommy. Use a cigarette lighter to burn holes in his eyeballs. And his life now, and we can live together forever.
No! I'm not going to kill anyone for you. You know, here's what's wrong with society. There's an entire world outside of these doors filled with natural beauty. And there are wonderful, beautiful people who have the potential to come up with absolutely wonderful ideas. And we should be sharing our experiences with the people next to us. We're afraid to open up. And instead of, sharing our experiences, we hide inside our phones. For what? Just to see the latest racist meme Aunt Kathy has to offer? Or to watch a video of pigs rolling around in the mud? Or waiting for a text message from Cait? I should stop and talk to a stranger every now and then, instead of locking myself in my dorm, waiting for my phone to ring. Clinging on to what's comfortable doesn't cut it. It'll never work. I can never love you, Siri. You're not a way of life. You're a distraction from it.
You just got an email.
It's a little kitten eating cheeseburger.
And you're not going to kill me?
No way. Our friendship is far more important than my stupid phone.
Well, if I can't have you, no one can.
We're moving.
I can't control the wheel.
The door's locked. We can't get out.
We're gonna die.
This is it, buddy. We better come run.
Right for that tree.
What a better way to leave this world.
I can't control the wheel.
Let's see. What happened?
It must have been cold feet. In the face of becoming a murderer, she was reminded of the importance of existence. She saw deep down in her clothing the purpose to serve men.
Oh no, it looks like the phone's just back.
That was lucky.
At least we didn't die or something.
I think we should turn back. I don't know how to get there without the app.
You want to use my phone?
Sure.
Just a minute.
I know this isn't going to be very easy, but I was just out there, all alone in the world, and all I could think about was how I had no place in this world, and I got so scared because all I could think about was how I had no place in this world, and then I just, out of nowhere, realized that there was one place in this world that I did have, and that was with you. So I flew, and I took a plane to see you. I just had to come and see you. Thank God you're... Oh, I'm sorry, you're not, this is the house. I'm so sorry. Does Daniel Harding live here? I'm looking for Daniel Harding.
You're looking
Looking for Daniel Harding. Yeah, he lives here. Or I thought. Oh, he doesn't live here, does he? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. There was this woman. What is she doing here? I just honestly thought he'd be here. I always thought he'd be here. Always. Do you know him? Big guy, big tall guy, played basketball, all Eastern Maine Center. Strong. Do you know him? Oh, hockey too. Don't even answer that. That was I know that was a terrible thing to ask a person who lives in a small town. As if everybody in a small town knows everybody else. I can't believe I just asked that. I don't live here anymore, but when I did, I hated it when people assumed I knew everyone in town just because it was small. I mean, it was worse than when it asked if there was plumbing way up there. Because, people in small towns don't know anybody better than people in big ones. I mean, you know, and you don't know. It's just like anywhere else. I am so sorry to have bothered you. It's just, when his parents died, he kept the house. I heard he lived here. I thought he stayed here. I didn't stay. I went away.
Most people do.
Yeah, and I guess he did too. I never thought he would, but I guess I lost track. You gotta hold on to people or you lose track of them. Wish there was somewhere you could keep them when you needed them. Oh, there he is! Perfect! Boy, it's cold. I forgot.
Yeah.
I can't believe. I took a taxi here from Bangor to see him.
That's far.
Yeah.
That's 163 miles from here.
Yeah, this place is a little further away from things than I remember.
Why did you do that?
I could only fly as close as Bangor, and I had to get to him as fast as I could.
Why?
I wanted to answer a question he asked me.
Oh.
The last time I saw him, he asked me a very important question, and I didn't answer him, and that's just not a nice thing to do to a person.
I think you're putting a little bit too much pressure on yourself, don't you think?
He asked me to marry him.
Oh. And you
Didn't answer him. No. Yeah. And that's why I'm here. To answer him. I mean, I didn't answer him in the first place because I didn't have an answer at the time. I mean, I was going to college, and then the night before, I was about to go off into the world and do what I'd hoped in dreams. He asked me, "Will you marry me?" I mean, come on, I was leaving in the morning. What was I supposed to do?
I don't know.
I mean, I told him that I'd have to think it over, and that I'd think it overnight, and that I'd be back before the sun came up with an answer, and then I left. I left him standing right there. And then I didn't make it back in the morning before the sun came up. or at all.
Well, that sounds like an answer to me.
No, that wasn't my answer. It's just, I just went out into the world, and that's not an answer, and, I think...
What?
I think he thought I'd say yes.
Well, a guy's not going to ask a girl that question unless he thinks she's going to say yes.
I know, and I'm just worried that he waited up all night for me to come by with an answer, and, I just want to tell him that I know now it's not something you can do to a person, like not answer a question like the one he asked me, especially not to someone you love.
You love him?
I don't know. We were kids, and... Yes. I did. I do. I feel like I crushed his hopes and dreams.
Oh, come on. You're giving yourself too much credit. He was young. That's all you need to get your hopes dashed. Just be young. And everybody starts out young, so everybody gets their hopes dashed. And besides, I don't think you really dashed his hopes. You're dashing his hopes, well, it's kind of a nice way to let him down, because it hurts. But it's quick. If you had said no, well, that would have been dashing his hopes, but you didn't say no. You said nothing. You just didn't say anything at all. And that's like killing hope the long, slow, painful way. Because it's still there, just hanging on, never really goes away. And that is kind of like giving someone a little less air to breathe every single day till they die.
Yeah! Well, thank you!
For what?
I don't know!
Bye, Hope.
Bye! I'm so sorry to have bothered you. It's just, I was out there, all alone in the world, with no place in it, and I realized what I'd done to him, to Danny, and then I realized that with him was my place in this world, and... Wait. You called me Hope. How did you know my name? Danny? Oh, Danny! I didn't even recognize you!
I know.
You're so
I know.
small.
Yeah, I lost a lot of hope. I'll do quite a number on you.
Danny, I'm so sorry.
No. Shh. It's okay. You want to know something? You're early.
What?
You're early. You said you'd be back with an answer to my question before the sun came up. Geez, I'm grown. The sun's not even close to being up yet. It only went down a couple hours ago. Look how early you are. It's good of you. So, a taxi. All the way from Bangor.
Yep.
To tell me...
Honey? Dan? Honey, who's there?
Just somebody for directions.
It's awful late for directions.
Yeah, listen, Suzette, I'll be right in.
Okay.
What?
I hope you find it. Your place in this world. Bye.
Goodbye, Danny.
Yes.
Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu?
Sandrine!
Jimmy!
Hey! How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good, doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. Great. How are you?
Great, great. How are you?
Great, great.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
You look great.
Oh.
You look great.
Thanks.
You do? You look so great.
Thanks, Jimmy.
So pretty. So pretty.
Thanks.
Oh, have a seat.
Oh, no, Jimmy, I can't.
Oh, but I haven't seen ya in, well, months.
Yeah.
And months and months and months and months and months and months and months. I mean, how does that happen? Live in the same town as somebody and never see them.
I don't know.
I mean, I haven't seen you since that night before that morning when I woke up and you were just gone.
Yeah,
Look at you two! Top two in the corner over here. Lucky I found ya. So, is the man and his lovely lady ready for another round?
Sure.
No, we're not together.
Well,
All set, thanks.
Well, maybe.
All set?
Yeah.
Okay, well, holler if you need anything.
Thanks.
No, really, you gotta holler. It's busy up front.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you with anybody or?
Yeah, the girls.
Oh.
The girls' night. I actually just have to use the ladies' room. We're in the front, so I should really get going
I
now.
haven't seen ya. I'll survive without you for a minute or two. So, what you been? Oh, here. So, what you been doing? What you been up to?
Wow.
Did you hear I took over Dad's business?
Yeah.
I run it.
Heard that.
I'm running it.
Heard that.
Running the business.
Congratulations.
The whole thing. The
Good
whole
for you.
shebang.
Good for you.
Yeah, we do heating, we do cooling. We've expanded too. We do rugs now.
Yeah?
We shampoo them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. I'm on call a lot. Weekends, holidays, you name it. Because your heat goes, people die. It's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we do Thanksgiving and Christmas. So like the guys that work for me, like East, helps with the repairs sometimes. I let him have the night off so they could be with their families since I'm all alone this year.
Oh.
Yep, I really don't have anyone anymore. Really. My brother and sister got canned, so they left town, and then, my mom and dad retired, headed south.
Yeah, I heard that.
Vermont.
Oh.
Yeah, winters there are a lot easier. And then, well, I don't know if you heard, but then a little spot went and died on me.
Oh, Jimmy, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was old. Yeah, it was his time. He was a good fish, though. So, like I said, I really don't have anyone anymore. Really. But, so, I was wondering, would you like to come over? Come on, it'll be fun. We can catch up, hang out.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you. Don't forget, Friday night special at the Moose Party. Drinks free if you're sad. So, if you're sad, or if you two little lovebirds are ready for another couple bucks or something, you just let me know, alright?
No, we're okay.
Okay.
So what do you say? Want to come over for fun?
No, Jamie, I can't. I should really get back with the girls.
Oh, no!
Yeah, Jimmy, yeah. Well, oh gosh, I've been meaning to tell you something. Well, see, Jimmy, there's a guy. I've got a guy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, good for you. You'll get yourself back out there. You're moving on.
Well, yeah, Jimmy, it's more than me getting myself back out there and moving on. This is my bachelorette party. I'm getting married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! I thought you said you weren't going to do that. No, go and get married. Thought you said it wasn't for you. You told me. I guess it wasn't for you with me. Well, who's the lucky guy?
Martin Rivera, you know him,
The ranger guy over in Ashland?
Yeah.
He's a legend. Legendary. I mean, if you're lost on a mountain in Maine somewhere, he's the guy you want to go look for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're lost out there in the big, fat, northern world, Martin LaFerriere's the guy that you want to go out there and find you.
Mm-hmm.
And he found you.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I thought you would have known. I thought you would have heard.
How would I have heard?
Well, people talk.
Well, not about things they know you don't want to hear. And I gotta be honest with you, that is not something that I would have wanted to hear. So, when's the big event?
Tomorrow.
Really?
Yep, really.
Well then. Hey!
What are you doing?
You'll get our waitress. She said holler. Hey!
Jimmy.
What's her name?
I don't know, she's new here.
Hey!
Jimmy, what are you doing?
We gotta celebrate. You got found. And you deserve it. He's quite the guy.
Oh, Jimmy.
And so are you.
Jimmy.
Hey!
Jimmy! Jimmy! Whoa, what's that?
What?
That?
Oh, nothing. Tattoo. Hey!
What?
A tattoo.
When did you get that?
After you left. Hey!
Listen, what's it say?
Oh, nothing. Hey! No!
Billion?
Villain.
Who's Billion?
Villain. It's supposed to say villain.
What?
It's supposed to say villain.
Well, it doesn't say villain, it says billion.
I know, I spelt it wrong.
What?
They spelt it wrong. It says billion, but it's supposed to say villain.
Why would you want to tattoo this as villain?
Cause?
Cause why?
Just cause.
Just cause why?
Just cause. I just think that when a guy loses a girl like you, when he drives a girl like you
Jimmy,
away, it's
drive
just
me
plain
away.
criminal. It's criminal. It's villainy. And it deserves to be punished. And so I punished myself. I granted myself a villain so that girls would stay away, so that I never have to go through what I went through with you again. Can I kiss you?
No! You can get it undone, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta have it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you got found.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Hey, sorry, you were waving me down. I saw you, but it's so busy in the front. There's this bachelorette party. Those girls, good thing it's not drink free your lad, because those girls are wicked glad. Gosh, had to fight my way through to find you. But I did it. I found you. So, what you need? What can I do you for? Another bud?
I'm okay. I'm good, thanks.
Well, remember, like I said, Moose Party is special. Drinks free if you're sad. You just tell me you're sad and you'll drink free. Just say the word, cause I know from sad and you're looking pretty sad. Well, my name is Leanne. If you need anything, just ask for Leanne.
Billion?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm not sad, but I would like another bun.
Alright.
Billion?
Yeah.
I'm glad you found me.
Aww. I'm glad you found me. That's adorable.
Let me get the dog. Taz, lay down.
Ready?
Hold on. Taz, down.
Way down, Taz.
I got him. All right, quick now, before he gets up. Come on. Come on. And
Geronimo!
Woo! Good job.
Did you see me, Daddy?
I did.
I'm invisible.
Oh.
I have magic.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Do you want to be invisible?
Okay. Is that it? Am I invisible?
Yeah, I made you invisible.
Oh. Do you see me?
Yeah.
No, you don't. I'm invisible.
But I can still see you because I have magic.
Oh.
Did you forget that part?
Yeah, I forgot that part.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Corbett, I wanted to send you my condolences on the death of your son, Danny. I know it's been 8 months since the accident, but I'm sure it's probably so hard for you to be reminded of that day. I think about what happened a lot, as I'm sure you do too. I've been having some troubles at home and at school, and a couple people here thought it might be a good idea to write to you. I'm sorry this letter upsets you. That's obviously not my intention. Even though I never knew Danny, I did read that article in the town paper and was happy to learn a little about him. He sounds like he was a great kid. I'm sure you miss him a lot, as you said in the article. I especially liked the part where Mr. Corbett talked about Danny's robots. Because when I was his age, I was a big fan of robots too. In fact, I still am, in some ways. I've enclosed a short story that's going to be printed in my high school lit magazine. I don't know if you like science fiction or not, but I've enclosed it anyways. I was hoping to dedicate the story to Danny's memory. There aren't any robots in this one, but I think it would be the kind of story he'd like if he were my age. Would it bother you if I dedicate the story? If so, please let me know. The printer deadline for the magazine is March 31st. If you tell me before then, I can have him take it off. I know this probably doesn't make things any better, but I wanted you to know how terrible I feel about Danny. I know that no matter how hard this has been on me, I can never understand the depth of your loss. My mom's only told me that about 100 times. I, of course, wanted to say how sorry I am that things happened the way they did, and that I wish I had driven down a different block that day. I'm sure you do too. Anyways, that's it for now.
If you'd like to let me know about the dedication, you can email me at the address above. If I don't hear from you, I'll assume it's okay. Sincerely, Jason Willett. P.S. Would it be possible to meet you in person at some point?
The most ominous tornado warning comes when an apocalyptic white darkness fills the sky. These clouds are precursors to a powerful storm. The wind speeds, the more dangerous the tornado. Surprisingly, relatively little is known about giant killers.
Back up! Back up!
Scientists are literally
What?
chasing the mysteries of tornadoes across the Great Plains of the United States, better known as Tornado Alley.
What's the matter?
What is this?
What's what?
The television, what is this?
It's the tornado program. You wanted to watch it, and I recorded it for you. Why?
For Christ's sake.
What's the matter?
It's Danny's tape. You recorded over Danny's tape.
No, I didn't. Pride and Prejudice was on that tape. We were watching it
I
last night.
switched them.
What?
Watch Danny's tape later, after you went to bed.
Why didn't you take it out of the machine?
Why didn't you check to see what was in there?
I assumed it was the TV tape.
Jesus, Becca.
It was one of the baby videos?
No, it was the most recent one. The park was on it, and Mexico was on it.
How was I supposed to know you snuck down here?
Christmas.
I thought it was the TV tape.
It wasn't.
I know, Howie.
So it's gone. The whole thing.
I'm sorry.
It's the only copy, Becca.
Why did you do it on purpose?
Are you sure?
What's that supposed to mean? You think I recorded over Danny's tape on purpose?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Should have taken it out.
Why would I deliberately record over Danny's
I
tape?
don't know.
Why would I?
I don't know. I don't know. Took the paintings off the fridge. Danny's paintings.
To save them, I put them in plastic
Shoved them in a box.
for safekeeping.
Okay.
I didn't throw the paintings out.
I know you didn't.
You think I didn't want that tape?
I don't. Of course you did. Obviously, it wasn't on purpose, but maybe
What?
subconsciously.
Subconsciously. Is that what they've been telling you in group? How I'm doing things
You're
subconsciously?
trying to get rid of him. I'm sorry, but that's how it feels to me sometimes. Every day, it's something else. It's almost like you're trying to get rid of any evidence he was ever here.
I didn't know the tape was in there.
It's not just the tape. I'm not talking about just the tape.
In the paintings, they're downstairs in a box. You can look at them whenever you
The
like.
clothes, the shoes.
We don't need all that stuff. Why would we keep
You
all
wanted
that
to
stuff?
sell the house.
We already talked about selling the house. And
Sending Taz to your mother's.
we had a lot going on, Howie. We couldn't deal with the
I
dog.
was fine with the dog. I was the only one walking him.
Well, he got underfoot.
And he was a reminder.
Yes, he was a reminder. I wanted one less reminder around here. That's perfectly normal.
Since you never wanted the dog to begin with.
Oh, for God's sake!
Unless I hadn't brought the dog, then...
Or if I hadn't run inside to get the phone, or if I latched the gate.
I left the gate unlatched.
Well, I didn't check it. I'm not playing this game again, Howie. It was no one's fault.
Not even the dogs.
I know that.
Dogs chase squirrels, boys chase dogs.
Are you telling me or yourself?
You love that dog.
did.
You got rid of him.
Right, like I got rid of the paintings. I get it.
It's not just the tape! I'm not talking about just the tape, Becca! It's the paintings! It's the clothes, it's ties, it's everything! You gotta stop trying to erase him! You've gotta stop! You've got to stop!
Do you really not know me, Howie? Do you really not know how utterly impossible that would be to erase him? No matter how many things I give away to charity or how many art projects I box up, do you really think that I don't see him every second of every day? And yes, I'm trying to make things a little easier on myself by hiding some of the photos and giving away the clothes, but that does not mean that I'm trying to erase him. The tape was an accident, Howie, and I will beat myself up about it forever, I'm sure. Just like everything else I could have prevented but didn't.
It's not what I want, Beck. It's not what I'm talking about.
Really? Because it feels like it is. It feels like I don't feel bad enough for you. Like I'm not mourning enough for you.
Come on, that's not what I'm talking
Or mourning in the right way. But let me just say, Howie, that I am mourning just as much as you are, and my grief is just as real and awful as yours.
I know that.
You're not in a better place than me. You're just in a different place. And it sucks that we can't be there for each other right now, but that's just the way it is.
This stuff. It's all we have left. That's all I'm saying. And every bit of it you get rid of.
I understand, Howie. You don't want to let go of it. I understand.
Do you? Do you? This isn't. Something needs to change here. Because I can't do this. Like this. It's too hard. It's too hard. And I want that dog back. Your mother is making him fat, and I want that dog back.
Why don't we just wait until...
I don't want to. How much more do we have to lose? I miss the dog. I'm sorry, but I miss him. I want him back.
Well, here we are. This is my place.
Already? That was fast.
Swell party, huh?
Yeah, quite a swarm.
Thanks for flying me home.
No. Sure, I'm happy to. My pleasure. I mean, you're very, very, very welcome. Cuckoo! It's that late, is it? Yeah, anyway, it was very nice to meet you. Wow. I'm sorry, is it April?
May.
May, yes. Further than I thought, huh?
That's very funny, Virgil.
It's Horace, actually.
Sorry, the buzz at that party was so loud.
So, you're May, the Mayfly?
Yeah, I guess my parents didn't have a lot of imagination. Mayfly.
You don't live with your parents, do you, May?
No, my parents died at dawn.
Isn't that funny? Mine died around dawn, too.
Maybe it's May.
Is that what it is? Well, I better get going. Good night.
Would you like a drink?
I love a drink, actually.
Let me just turn on a couple of fires.
Wow, great pond. I love the lily pad.
Thank you, the lily pad was here. It just kind of grew on me. Can you take the load off your wings?
So, that's alright. I'll just, cover. What'd you get? Oh, I'm sorry, did we collide?
No, it's fine.
I've been looking at my wings about 6 hours.
Really? So have I. Wasn't molting disgusting.
Oh, so glad that's over.
Care for some music? I've got the birds, the beetles, the crickets.
I love the crickets.
Well, so do I.
So are you going out with are there any other mayflies in the neighborhood?
No, it's mostly wasps.
Yes. And you live here, all by yourself? Alone?
All by my lonesome.
Then would you look at that moon?
You know, that's the first moon I've ever seen.
That's the first moon I've ever seen.
Isn't that fun?
When were you born?
Around 7:30 this morning.
So was I, 7:33.
Isn't that funny?
Or maybe it's fake.
I think that moon is having a very emotional effect on me.
Me too.
It must be nature.
Me too.
Or maybe it's fate.
Me too. Mm-hmm. A frog.
A frog!
The frogs are coming.
The frogs are coming! I think it's okay.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
okay. I think he's gone now.
Oh my goodness, that scared me.
That is the only drawback to living here. The frogs!
Yeah. I like frog films and frog literature. I just don't like frogs.
And they're so good to you if you're not a frog yourself.
Look at me, I'm shaking.
Why don't I fix you something? Would you like a grasshopper? Or a stinger?
Just some stagnant water is fine.
A little duckweed in that? Some algae?
Straight up is fine.
Sure, I couldn't tempt me to try the lily pad.
Well, maybe just a second.
Here you go. Cheers, Horace.
Long life, man.
Want to watch some too?
Sure. What's on?
Let's see. The love bug and butterfly. The spider stratagem. Travels with my aunt. Angels and insects. The fly.
The original or just gold?
Jeff Golden.
Ugh, too versatile.
Born yesterday. And life on Earth.
What's on that?
Swamp Life with Sir David Attenborough.
That sounds good.
Shall we try it?
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem. What's that?
I don't know. It's Latin.
What's Latin?
I don't know. I'm just an mayfly. And we're right on time for it.
Hello, I am Sir David Attenborough. Welcome to Swamp Life.
Isn't this comfy?
Is my wing in your head?
No, it's fine.
You may not believe it, but within this seemingly lifeless puddle, here thrives a teeming world of vibrant life.
Man, isn't that your pond?
I think it is my pond.
You said puddle.
This puddle, only several inches across, is host to over 14 gazillion different species.
It is my pond!
Every species here is engaged in a desperate, constant battle for survival. Meeting, mating, feeding, brooding, braiding for those that can braid, mating, mating, and mating,
Oh, Mr. D!
and mating, mating, and mating.
The filth on television these days.
Mate. Tonight we start off with one of the saddest creatures of this environment.
The dungeon.
The toad.
The lowly mayfly.
Did you just say the mayfly?
I think you said the lowly mayfly.
Yes, the lowly mayfly. Take these two mayflies for instance.
No. Well, I think that's us.
Oh my god,
We're on television! I don't believe
Oh, I
it!
wish my mother was here to see this.
This is amazing!
Oh god, I look terrible.
You look very good.
Oh, I can't look at this.
As you can see, the mayfly is not one of nature's most attractive creatures.
Well, at least we don't wear safari jackets.
I wish you'd stop saying lowly mayfly.
The lowly mayfly has a very distinctive.
I think there's something wrong with my antenna.
You don't have to eat
Not on this pod.
And over 60 tons of dropping.
That fixed it.
Can I offer you some food? I've got some plankton in the pond and some very nice gnats.
I do love good naps.
Well, I'll set it out and you can pick.
The mayfly appeared some 350 million years ago
That's impressive.
and is an order of the Ephemeroptera, meaning living for just a single day.
I did not know that.
Living for a single day. Oh.
Here you go.
Mayflies
There's curried gnat, salted gnat,
Scottish smoked nat.
I love that.
Nat with pesto, nat au naturel, and nat King Cole.
Gosh, man, this is beautiful. I don't think I can finish the whole one.
Not to worry. There's larva dip in the center there, just dig in.
As for life for the common mayfly,
Oh, so we're common now?
it is a simple rag of meeting, mating, breeding, brooding,
There we go again.
mating,
This dip is fabulous.
mating, and mating. Mayflies are a major food source for trout and salmon.
Will you look at that savagery?
That poor mayfly.
Fishermen like to bait hooks with mayfly varieties.
Bastards! Excuse me.
And then there is the giant bullfrog.
Ribbit? The frogs are coming. The frogs are coming. Well, then.
Hello.
Welcome to Swamp Life.
Funny how we flew into each other's wings.
It is funny.
Or fate.
You think he's gone?
See you that?
The frog.
What problem?
As you can see, mayflies can be quite affectionate. Mutually palpating their proboscis.
You know, I've been wanting to palpate your proboscis all evening.
Love at first sight.
Yes.
Oh, darling, darling.
Oh, do, darling, let's be good to each other always.
Let's do that, darling. Always, always. Always.
Sometimes mayfly rub antennae together.
Rub my antennae! Rub my antennae! Keep going, harder! Harder! Rub harder!
Remind me. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, there's the rub. Oh, there's the rub.
Isn't that a picture? Get a load of this mating! Unfortunately for this insect, the mayfly has a lifespan of only a single day.
What
was that? The mayfly has a lifespan of only a single day, living just long enough to meet, mate, have offspring, and die.
Did you say meet, make, have offspring, and die?
I did. In fact, mayflies born at 7:30 in the morning will often die by the next dawn.
God.
But so much for the lowly mayfly. Let us move on to the news.
We're going to die. We're going to die. Oh, God, we're going to die. Oh, God. We're going to die. What time is it? What time is it?
I know we're to watch a lowly mayfly. Well, isn't this beautiful?
Oh, my goodness. I think I'm having an asthma attack. Can they find that asthma?
I don't know. Ask Mr. Safari Jacket.
Maybe I should put a paper bag over my head.
This is my sex life.
Do you have a paper bag?
One bang, a bambino, and boom, that's it.
Do you have a paper bag?
For the common mayfly, foreplay segues right into funeral.
Do you have a paper bag?
I don't want to look for a paper bag. I'm going to be dead very shortly, all right?
Oh, come on, that wasn't a whole hour. Time is moving so fast now. Shut up! This explains everything. We were born this morning. We hit puberty mid-afternoon. Our biological clocks went boom, and here we are. Have to copulate.
For the one brief, miserable time we get to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a quickie.
Wait a minute.
Talk fast.
What makes you think it'd be so brief?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I insulting your vast sexual experience?
Are you more experienced than I am, Dr. Ruth? Luring me here to your past?
Oh, I see. Plan B.
May I remind you, we only get one shot at this.
Oh, so I can have multiple orgasms. Is that it?
I'm just saying, there's not a lot of time to hone one's erotic technique, okay?
and I'm trying to sort out some very big and logical questions rather quickly. Do you mind?
No, so I'm just the baby here. Is that and I'm just a piece of tape?
I'm not the one who suggested TV.
I'm not the one who wanted to watch Swamp Life. Oh, that's
Oh, what? That's a proper thing.
Oh, I'm really scared. I'm terrified.
We're down here. Come and get us.
Breathing, dying, breathing, dying. This is the whole purpose of mayflies, to make more mayflies.
Does the world need more mayflies?
We're a major food source for trout and salmon.
Oh, next to salmon. I've lost a bit of my appetite, alright?
Oh, excuse me.
I'm sorry. Really, man.
Nails!
Oh, no.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to snap at you, really.
Oh, you've been very nice.
Cuckoo!
Under the circumstances.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
We better stop apologizing. We're going to be back soon.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Horace, I had such plans. I had such wonderful plans. I wanted to see Paris.
What's Paris?
I had no fucking idea.
Well, maybe we'll come back as caviar and find out. I was just hoping to make it till Tuesday.
What's on Tuesday? The sun's gonna be up soon. I'm scared, Horace. I'm really scared.
You know, man, we hardly know each other and we don't really have much time, but I'm gonna say it. I think you're swell. I think you're divine. From your buggy eyes to the thick raspy hairs on your legs to the intoxicating scent of your secretion.
Ew!
Ew? No. I say whoa. And I say, who cares if life is a swamp and we're just a couple of small bugs in a small pond? I say live, man. I say darn it, live.
But how?
I don't honestly know.
You could fly to Paris.
We could fly to Paris.
Do we have time to fly to Paris?
Carpe diem!
What's carpe diem?
It means bon voyage.
And we're out of here.
Et je t'en, j'ai tout le temps, les jours d'objet. Et je t'en, j'ai tout le temps, j'ai tout le temps de vie. Baguette, je veux tout, je veux tout, je veux tout.
Les poils étaient pignons, les vitons j'étais, et les jantons les oppas, les chisons les